Hi there, I'm Michael Teal and I'm the Asia Coordinator for the Wake Up Call. Now we have 3 more days before the auspicious date of the 21st of February 2012, and I'm pretty sure you are all very keen to know what goes behind the scenes for organizing the Wake Up Call, especially coming from a regional coordinator like myself. Now pretty much if you were expecting me to welcome you into a fancy office surrounded with 360 degrees glass, that doesn't seem to be the case because I'm at the comforts of my lovely home here in Penang, Malaysia. If you're expecting me to greet you in a nice colored tie and a suit, that's also not the case because I'm wearing my Sunday very casual outfit. But then again, I am coordinating the wake-up call from the comforts of my home. And most importantly, this is what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks because this is a crucial time. A time where I need to coordinate with the respective country coordinators from more than 10 countries in Asia who have signed up for the wake-up call in its inaugural year this year. Where around the world we have more than 80 over countries uniting more than 40,000 youths or people to have actually agreed to take action to dedicate the 21st of February 2012 towards sending a collective and a cohesive message to their respective leaders, organizations, businesses and NGOs to correct or improve on an issue that they see still pending in their society. And this is the start of my day where every morning when I wake up, the first thing I do is check on the agenda. This is extremely important because it's through this way that I get to create a checklist of things to do and also most importantly to communicate with my fellow country coordinators to make sure that everything is running smoothly. Now, part of my job of the day is to really look through all the many gazillion emails that I would get, both from the country coordinators that I'm currently working with, who are tremendously the most hardworking people I've ever worked with in Asia, and on the other side, I would say the general people who are all inquiring, asking more questions about the wake-up call. And this is really important for us to use this time to follow up with every single email that we get. For the left-hand side, who are the general people, it's best to explain to them how they too can support the wake-up call in their respective countries. On the right-hand side, where we have the leaders, the country coordinators, it's always a proactive measure for us to ask them to engage with them about their progress of their campaigns in the respective wake-up call countries. And one of the things I've learned really is cohesive communication and updates between the regional team and also the different country teams would actually produce a greater result for the wake-up call campaign. As far as we provide enough tools, enough motivation, enough know-hows, enough tips and tricks as well for the country coordinators to spearhead and to increase the impact that they would make through their wake-up call campaign, this effort of looking through emails, replying each and every one of them is all worth it. So guys, communication is key. Every morning I wake up to at least 30 emails pending from my respective country coordinators, but I love it. It's all part of leadership and it's all part of management. Coordinating a regional movement has never been simpler or easier because of the technologies that we have today. Pretty much Skype has been my best friend, my best application that I've used throughout this 2 weeks in intensifying the coordination of the wake-up call across the Asian countries. Pretty much Skype calls are really important for you to talk to the leaders or the chosen country coordinators in the respective countries, and what you need to do is basically coordinate a time with them, talk to them more, ask them how you can help them being the regional leadership team. We are here to be facilitators. We're here to listen to their views because these are the people that know best on how to help, how to spread the message, how to send an alert, a reminder to their respective leaders that they should wake up towards solving a problem. Now then again, it is true, these leadership teams or clusters in the different countries that we get to communicate, we get to interact, we get to understand the problems and challenges they're facing, and more importantly, to motivate them. But one thing I've learned from working with the different people spread out across these different countries in Asia is that cultural difference does happen. So it's very important for you to learn about the cultures of others, learn how to adapt towards them, learn how to have meetings at their pace, also learn about the social, economic background of the country, or even political as well. Learn about the political scenes in the country and then talk to the respective country coordinators in their language and help them to make a bigger movement. But most importantly, I believe, even though you're managing teams of more than 20 over countries in a region, the most important factor I've learned is trust. Micromanaging is good to some people, but for me, it's really tiring. I think it's better for us to invest the trust that we have on the selected or the elected country coordinators for the wake-up call to ask for their opinion, to reflect their opinions, suggestion, or ideas with them, and then give them all the encouragement, give them all the tools, give them all the know-hows to actually implement their campaigns in their respective countries. And this is why Skype calls like these can play a major role in deciding a success or a failure of a campaign. So again, I'd like to thank all the country coordinators. You guys have been amazing, though I understand in some countries in Asia where the internet's not that great, but at least we have been communicating via Skype and email. So communication is key for this factor. A lot of the leadership here is to make sure that your respective wake-up calls in your country becomes a success. We feed you with tips, we feed you with know-how, we feed you with FAQs, we feed you with answers, suggestions, and ideas on how your wake-up call can succeed. Because at the end of the day, we are facilitators here. Again, this is Michael Teo here representing the Asia Wake-Up Call team on behalf of my co-partner in crime, Chris England from Australia, who's also the regional coordinator for the wake-up call in Asia. We thank you for watching this video. If you were thinking about fancy surroundings of people marching on the streets, perhaps not, it's a lot calmer here. But believe me, what goes on the internet right now, as you could see, for the wake-up call countries, is going to be huge, guys. And this can only happen with your effort. Thank you, guys, and God bless you all, and all the very best for the 21st of February 2012.